Hello, friends. Happy Monday. I hope you are having a great day. Thank you for joining the broadcast today, spending a little bit of time with me. As you know, I like to keep these to 30 minutes or less. And I don't want the focus on my face very long, so I'm going to quickly switch the camera around and get started. Now, I've already made a big, bold statement today in saying that in the description of the broadcast, I said, I'm an artist and I can teach you to be an artist as well. And that, of course, is true, but I have some specifics, and I've got some specific things in mind for us today. I set this on my table so I would not forget to show this to you. On January 22nd, we have a stamp camp that we are offering to go or in person here in Middle Tennessee. It's in Hendersonville, our venue. And we are featuring the Sweet Conversations bundle. And this sweet 8x8 sampler is one of the projects. Now, a stamp camp, in my definition, is kind of a marathon stamping day. We're going to focus on this bundle, and you're going to make lots of projects with it. We also have an add-on class featuring the little robots. That's not what they're called. So let me just pull up the catalog and show you those two things. So we are working in the new mini catalog, January through June. And on page 8 is where the Sweet Talk suite is shown. So here is this lovely designer series paper. These cute little treat boxes, all of these fun products. And then here's a close-up of that stamp set. And then the nuts and bolts stamp set is what we are featuring in an add-on class. And it is adorable. Hope has been designing that, and I can't wait for you to see what she has in mind. So several of you have already registered for that stamp camp. And so we'll be having some more details out to you soon, so that if you need to add on the bundle, if you'd like to add on the bundle, or if you'd like to add on that other class, you can do so. So this little bow is not put down permanently because that is not the correct ribbon that we're going to be using. But you can see there's lots of shimmer, lots of Wink of Stella in play here. And so I hope that you will join us, or you'll take, take that class to go, that stamp camp. It's going to be a great day. Today's projects, let me see, where do I start here? Okay, so the card club for January. Today is the last day to register for this club. You can subscribe to the club, and it's going to automatically be sent to you each month. You'll get a goodie bag and 4 designs. You'll make 8 cards each month. And then after 6 months, you get some special perks for being a subscriber. Or you can take this class just 1 month at a time, whichever that you like. This month, we are featuring this New Horizons paper with the Biggest Wish stamp set. And we're going to play with this designer series paper today with some kind of alternate projects. But these are the cards we're making in the card club. And we're featuring one side, maybe the B side, if you will, of this paper. Oh, that ribbon's gotten a little squished. Go down there. But it's birthday, and it is these gorgeous papers. Okay, and this is the fourth card. And for this one, we kind of used the A side, if you will, and we used one stamp from the On the Horizon stamp set. So today, we're going to use a few more products from that suite. And where the heck is it? Why did I put my catalog away? I don't know. Let's see if we can't find it. I am going to flip to the back where I have all of this at my fingertips. So On the Horizon bundle is it's $50.25, which means if you bought this bundle, you'd have enough to get a celebration choice for free. And it is on page 43. Now, we're just going to use the stamps and the paper today because we're not going to have time to do more than that. But in future broadcasts, we're going to pull in the dies, and we're going to work with another stamp set called Oceanfront and one called Grassy. The name escapes me. Anyway, but today we're going to work with this paper and this stamp set. And look at the samples here. I mean, they're just gorgeous. This one, I think you could frame this 6x6 paper without doing anything to it. But you can see that on some of these samples, they've added some of the die cuts, and they've brought in a die cut for the greeting. We've die cut actually from the paper here. This is very, very cool. This has got some embossing in it. This one's brought in some die cuts and an embossing folder. Just gorgeous. But I'm going to make it a little more simple today. So these papers have, okay, this is just the paper. Does this not look like just the perfect winter scene here on some, like a frozen lake or pond maybe? And then this is the other side. There's so many possibilities and so many other stamp sets that would work with this. See, I'm already off track because there's so many possibilities. The Mountain Air stamp set and dies, and I might get brave enough to pull some things in. It's hard to play with these sometimes because they're so pretty. You think, oh my gosh, I can't, what if I mess up? This is the one, those are the three I've set out to work with, but this is the one that I really think you could just frame it just the way it is. That is so beautiful and peaceful. What a beautiful scene that this is with, it's just got everything already in it. So this is the New Horizons paper. In Card Club this month, you're going to get half a pack of this paper. And that's really what prompted me to do more with it today, is because I want you to have other things that you can do with it other than what we're doing in Card Club. So this is a card front that I did earlier today, just playing with the stamps and then matting it on a piece of evening evergreen. Okay, but literally, there's a stamp here, there's a stamp here. This was, I stamped it here, first generation, and I stamped it here, second generation. I added a stamp of the birds, added a little of the detail of grass maybe, and then my greeting. And that's just gorgeous, just the way it is. So I pulled in these as well to work in. Okay, that one's got just loads of possibilities here. And this one, I see a tree line and some water and then just a stunning sky. And this one just looks so winter to me. So I'm going to start with this one because I see a winter landscape going on here. And the hard part today is going to be that I'm going to run out of time. So I apologize because I just know that I am. So I'm going to cut a mat for this. At least I think I am. Okay, I know I want it to go horizontal. So let's see how this works. So this is a piece of Misty Moonlight, and I've cut it at 5.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. And then I really see this piece only using this much. So let's see where that falls. 3 inches would be half of the paper, and that's probably about where I want it. So let's try that. So we could use this area to add a greeting. And obviously we're going to need to cut some off. What if we put this on a little bit of a white mat, or do we want to see? It's so hard to know. You can't go wrong though. Okay, that's the thing I keep telling myself, is I cannot go wrong in this. So the question I have for myself is this is this Misty Moonlight on white. Let's just give that a try. So I made that 3 inches. I'm going to make this just, I think just 3 1/8. And then at some point I'm going to have to cut this down. I'm going to like the way that looks right there. And then it becomes a, do I want to add anything? Or do I just leave it the way it is? So here are the things that I brought out. I can see this as mountains. I can also see it as a row of houses. So here in the mountain air, I don't see the tree line so much. It doesn't look like a tree line to me, but it could look like the mountains. So you could just bring in the mountains just like that. Let's just see what that does to it, right? It's just paper, and we have more of it. Right, let's get out a big stamp. Okay, here's my big long block. And I've got these mountain air stamps are reversible, so I want to be sure I've got my detail coming down. And I don't want this to be really, really dark. So I might even stamp off. Okay, so here's Misty Moonlight. And I'm actually going to stamp that off. And then I'm going to stamp it on. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Is that amazing or what? Okay. That is just incredible. Okay, so let's pull out that same piece of paper and see what did we just add, because it just blends in so nicely. It's really hard to tell. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's not that one. Oh my gosh. See, I cut it off and now I don't know what was. Okay. So there's the, can you all see? So here's what we just created, and then this is what we started with. And so now we've just given it. Okay, so now the birds flying would be lovely. Let's add some of those. And so we've added some birds. And now we've got room for our greeting down here. And here are the greetings that are part of this stamp set. So it could be relax and enjoy your day, thinking of you, thanks for everything, wishing you so much happiness. And of course you could pull in stamps from any other set as well. And I'm just going to cut off. So I need this to be 5 1/2, so I need to cut off about 1/2 inch. And since I've got the birds on that end, I'm going to cut from this end. And I need to send a sympathy card. So maybe I will grab another stamp from behind me. Let's see if I can grab one really quickly. Okay. Here is a sympathy. All right, so I've got with sympathy. This is a celebration set called Special Moments. And I'm also thinking I'll grab all right, let's try with sympathy. Happy and heartfelt is the other one. Okay, and it is truly happy thoughts. I don't see a sympathy there. Okay. Oh my, this has a lot here. And we're just going to stamp that right on the designer series paper. A lot of times we think that the designer series paper is just in the background and we stamp on cardstock to go with it. And you really, that can be the case, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm just going to stick, I love how we've got some sun over here. Don't let my head get in here. Okay. It might be nice to add some more texture behind this. All right. So I think this is beautiful. Let's grab some dimensionals and put this layer down with them. So tomorrow night is my team meeting, and we are making a sweet little Valentine box. It's tiny, and we've got some adorable little cards that go in it. I'll be doing a virtual class with this next Thursday. So if you're a member of my team, you can get this card set for the deep, deep discount of $10. If you're not yet a member of my team, you can get this card kit with a $35 order. And I've got the new host code showing there. And there'll be more details coming on that later this week. But I'll give you a sneak peek of those as well. Okay, so here's one gorgeous card, really quick, that we've done using the Mountain Air stamp set, as well as Special Moments and the new On the Horizon, it's called. All right, let's take a look at one of these others. Because with this one, I see a tree line. And I think that we shall, so I'm going to just get that out of our way. So these are the dies that come in this bundle, right? So, and we're not going to get to the dies today, but you can see we've got some fence, we've got some dimension like was built in here. We can do that ourselves with these dies. we've got a little bit of tree line here, some houses. So we may come back another time and play with those. This is, just real quick, these are the make and takes for our meeting tomorrow night and for my class, my virtual class on next Thursday, which I can't think of the date. And this goes this way. But how sweet are these? And this goes this way. Just cute little cards. These would be so cute to make as coupons and then give this little treat box with a box full of coupons or some candy. A gift card would fit very nicely in here. So super cute. And then I couldn't resist the otters. How cute is he? Okay, so back to today, sorry. So with this, I want to pull out this tree line, I think. So let's put the mountain, well, I don't need it for that. And we still haven't mounted that one over there. Okay, so let's start with this. And we're going to work with Evening Evergreen. I'm just going to put this one to the side. And then I'm going to just kind of keep moving. I might actually take a little Post-it note and do a little masking. Where's one? So several of you have already subscribed to the card club. I'm so excited. So I'm going to come in like this and do that one. Okay, like that. Then, let's see what else we have. I don't really see this one so much here. The birds, I always see these beautiful birds. So I think I might come with the birds here. And, well, they're already on a stamp set, already on a block. And we'll make this one a horizontal card. Let's do them. Look how this is built so that you can just almost nest them as they fly across the sky. So what if we cut this? So let's just see where it would line up. If this were a card front, it would be here. If this was a portrait card. Or we could do landscape again. And fill the whole thing. We could also do, okay, let me think. let me think about this. I put this on evergreen. What if it's a 4x4? Let's lose an inch here. So hang with me. Okay, so now we're going to cut this at 4 1/4, and we're going to score it at, this is actually one of my favorite folds. I'm going to score it at 5 1/2, and then at 4 1/2, leaving us with an area to put this, like so. We put this shut, and we can even bring in a piece of white here. Let's see. So this needs to be 4 as well. Oh guys, I'm getting in dangerous range of going over here. I'm going to need that still. And for this, I took an inch off of here. And then cut this down. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just did that backwards. Well, shoot. I should have paid more. Well, and it looks like I got green on my fingers. Okay, I got to finish that later because I'm going to bring in a strip of this, and I cut that wrong, so I'm going to have to take that from a different one. But this is going to go like so. I'm not even going to mat it. Okay, you know the drill. When we get close to running out of time, I cut us off, and I tell you that everything will be on the blog, the photos of the final products. But you've learned the techniques today of just adding a little bit of stamp, a little bit of ink on a stamp, and creating some beautiful cards. So we have this one. I'm going to add some ribbon here, and then I'll add a strip here so that this will just be a continuation of the scene, but I cut that incorrectly, so it can't continue on this one. So I'll cut that from a different one, and that will go like so. And then we have this card front that we made. It needs to go onto a card, and then we have this sympathy card that we made as well, and we'll put a white liner on this. So I hope that you enjoy these today and that you will come back. We Zoom tonight at 7. We have, this is the last day, remember, to sign up for the card club featuring this designer series paper with the Biggest Wish stamp set. So you're going to get a half a pack of the designer series paper. The embellishments, these are the new iridescent rhinestones. Everything will be prepped for you to make these cards. You'll make 2 each of these birthday cards. And then you can continue on with the tools you've learned today to make some landscape cards with the stamp sets that are featured. The On the Horizon and Mountain Air for what we use today. We'll come back and add some of the die cuts another day. We have lots of possibilities with this. If you want to just add on just the January card club, you can do that as well. And all of those details will be in the blog at michellesalcho.com, and that goes out in an email. You can actually subscribe to the blog and get those emails sent to you twice a week, because there's YouTube on Monday and Facebook on Wednesday, and then they get emailed out on Tuesday and Thursday. So don't forget to sign up for the stamp camp. That is on January 22nd. Card Club is on January 29th. And then my virtual online class will be next Thursday, which I'm going to say it's the 19th. I don't know if that's for sure. No, that's not right. It's Tuesday's the 18th. So it must be the 20th. All right. And we're going to make some more Valentines with these sweet little treat boxes. And we'll talk about some ways that you can use those in your crafting and in your Valentine giving. Everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you very much. And for those of you that have already signed up for the stamp camp, already subscribed to Card Club, I appreciate you so much. I do a happy dance with every order that comes in. So I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.